That's the Mexican guy? And are you Haitian, sir? Holy shit.
I didn't even see this sugar daddy. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
How did I miss this guy?
Yes. This guy's got khaki shorts. He owns a yacht.
Yeah, he does. Oh my
He's
God.
got the best Coke in the room.
His confidence makes me so happy. I love it. Look at this guy. He kills it. Definitely a boat owner.
100%. This guy lives in Connecticut.
Yeah. Jewish lawyer. Yeah?
Ponzi
No?
schemer. I know
Jewish
people.
Ponzi schemer?
I know people.
Justin, what's your worst story?
Well, you know this story from me telling it on stage, but I'm just going to tell it the way it normally happened. And looking at this audience, some of you are going to be offended, and I apologize up front for that.
Who?
I'm going to tell you about the time I got poisoned in Hong Kong and had to fly home.
Who do you think that's going to offend?
Any of the Asian people in the room.
What are the odds anyone here specifically from Hong Kong? Any Hong Kongians here? Yeah, you're good.
What brand of Asian is everybody in this room?
No,
Let's
it
check
doesn't
it out.
matter.
Fuck, I just got to go cold like that?
No, it doesn't matter. They all think they're better than the other ones.
Fuck.
So they all right now, yeah, fuck the goddamn China. Fuck the Hong Kongers.
They do, right?
Those Hong Kongers.
They do. So I had this dog training show on CBS, right? And then...
Humble brag. Ladies.
I am what I am.
Ladies.
So after that, we did a sister show. They called me up. They're like, we want to do a version of the show in Hong Kong. So I fly over there. Show was great. People were great. Food, not so great.
Justin, wait, were you going to be dubbed over?
No. They had Miss Hong Kong and this actor named Bob, who's like the mix. He's like a mix of like Carson Daly and Dane Cook.
Okay.
Everybody has to do everything over there. So you do like period pieces, then you do like hip hop videos. Like
Okay.
that's what all the actors have to
So
do.
you were working with like Miss Hong Kong?
Miss Hong Kong.
Was she hot?
Sorta?
Can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
Even at the highest level of Miss contests, I'm going to say Miss Hong Kong, still flat ass. Yeah?
Flat ass.
Son of a bitch.
She did.
Son of a bitch. I said the other day, you could pump 400 pounds of fat into an Asian. They are not going to grow an ass.
So they would do the interpreting. So like they would look like while we were talking, they're speaking to the camera and doing like all these fourth wall breaks. It was fun, but it was weird. But it was very like tongue in cheek, you know. So it was good.
They were speaking English?
They're speaking Mandarin.
That's so weird. So you're just like, you gotta like pat them like that.
Right. And it's like, brother. So we go over there and everybody's like bragging the food's gonna be fantastic there. And I tapped out like after 2 days.
Of the food?
A lot of soups for breakfast.
Ew. And soups with chopsticks, right?
Yes.
Do they know how fluid works?
Not where I was staying. But a lot of things just like I'm Jewish from New York, so I know what, Chinese food's supposed to taste like. They have no idea how to make it over there. I'm sorry. They just don't know how to make it over there.
Heavy on the General Tso sauce?
What?
Yeah. Do you have cream cheese rangoons?
They're like...
Well, then why does it say Chinese food here? Oh, it probably just says food, right?
Here's something you're never going to hear somebody say to a waiter in Hong Kong. What's this?
You're never going to hear...
You're never going to hear them say, what's this?
Really? They just accept it?
No. Whatever it looked like 5 minutes before they caught it, that's what it looks like on the plate. There's no subterfuge.
Yeah, so you're like, this is like a sad octopus. Look
Right.
At his eyes are sad. You're like, oh, yeah.
Right. It's writing help in ink on the plate. That deserved more than you gave it. Fuck this crowd.
No, they're
Right
good.
off of that?
They're
Come on.
good. They're good.
Thank you. So, on the final day of shooting, right? So, third day in, we found like a California pizza kitchen, and that was it for like...
Was it really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of Americanized shit there, and I'm not... You know me, I'm not like a...
I know, but in Hong Kong...
Yeah.
One of the ones that caught was California Pizza Kitchen?
Oh, you mean like as opposed to the others?
I mean, like, yeah.
Well, there's McDonald's and all that stuff too, but
Arby's?
I don't remember.
I can't go.
But anything...
Oh, dude, come on, man.
That's how you judge it?
There's gotta be.
They don't have a good hoagie in this fucking town.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. I don't want to go. I mean, what you're about to say is indicative of all of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, everything I eat, I have to remove antennae from first. I'm good.
Feathers?
Oh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Jay, I'm being honest with you. If anybody's ever been, you can. We had an egg one morning, and the egg had a little bit of. It was like ready to not be an egg.
Oh, God.
And they were like, "Oh, you got the right." Like, I got the magic
Lucky?
egg. They're like, "You are the star of this show." I was like, "Uh-huh."
You didn't eat it, did you?
What?
Do you have to eat it?
I did. I try. Dude, you gotta be. You know, it's a different culture, and I'm there on the. So I'm like,
Did you eat it?
Like a lick and then a spit. I'm slick.
God.
I'm slick. I'm a very good.
I can't believe I've made out with you. Ew. Ewy.
Yeah.
Did you eat it? Did you swallow a piece of a dead baby chicken?
No, I didn't swallow it. I didn't.
You just rinsed with it. That's fucking dead baby chicken, all right.
I did a little swirl.
Oh yeah, just a tasting.
Yeah, man. No, but I'm being. It was. There was some rough shit. They served us duck like on the first day we're there, and this thing. It was like full duck uniform,
Quack.
like head, beak, feather, like
Still quacking.
straight out of
Quack.
Disney. So on the final day of shooting, everyone there's bragging about these. Has anybody ever been there before? By the way, have you been there?
Of course
Okay, so
he
you know.
has. Private jet.
My cartel is international.
Oh, for sure. He's like, no, I'm a contractor. I build sweatshops for iPhones to be made in. Oh, I hope it's that.
Someone's got to get these underage girly boys over here, and I'm going to be the man to do it.
You gotta own a big boat to bring over a bunch of trans people.
Do you know the seafood?
They like to dance. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Do you know the seafood restaurants on the harbor? Do you know what I'm talking about? All right, don't come in with your cocky fucking attitude.
I knew
Which
he was
side?
gonna
I had a
outclass
TV
you.
show. You're bringing fucking hookers over here. Don't challenge me. All right? I'll put you in the background. He's cocky.
I like him.
I like him a lot.
everything about him. I like he put you in your beautiful place.
He did. I have a sensitive ego. I need you to just take it a little easy with me next time, sir. You know what I'm talking about, though? The seafood restaurants on the harbor? Thank you. There we go.
Which side of the harbor, Justin? Kalabala? What he said? Kumbubalo?
Wait, I wonder what the difference between the two of them is. Oh. Which part were you in? The Manhattan? Well, then so was I.
Yeah, you're crushing Justin's ego right now.
I have a trust fund. I'm Jewish. So on the final day of shooting, we go to these famous seafood restaurants on the harbor, right? So you know which ones I'm talking about?
He said yes already. Stop going back. He's gonna make you feel like a fool every
He really
time.
is. He's getting me every time.
This guy is dominating in here.
So he's so good.
He's so
good.
fucking good. He's so casual.
You were so good up there.
Oh
so
my
good.
God. Legs are crossed right at the knee. The whole thing. I love it. I'm sorry, Justin. Go.
This guy's credit score's through the roof.
Through the fucking dude. Through the roof.
Roof.
Oh my God. He can't come unless he's holding the weight of his black card.
It's going up like Bitcoin, baby! I'm having so much more fun than any of you. So the waiter comes over to the table. There's no menu. He says, go outside, look at the menu. Which, that's a weird statement, yes?
Sure.
So here's the
It's
menu.
like a water ice place.
What'd you say?
Unless it was like a water ice place or...
Like a water ice place.
Yeah, you know, like a ice cream stand.
Not quite.
You know what? I didn't need to interject there.
We'll come back around. We'll
Yeah,
give you a spot.
I'll find a better one. Find a better mark.
No problem. No one's mad at you. So we go outside. The menu, there's like 30 fish tanks on the ground with this wooden walkway on top, and this Chinese dude with the... You're not going to know this because you're 6'3". You know when you can't reach the toilet paper at the deli and they have to get like the thing?
Yes.
You do.
I know the thing.
I use the thing.
You're not the only little person in my life.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Am I the favorite little person in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So it's like one of those, right? And he's like yelling at you. He's like, I'm next on line. He's like, pick fish, pick fish, pick fish. And give me like a guess of your top three you'd think they would be.
Flounder.
Mm-hmm.
Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Cod.
I'm gonna give you a negative on all three of those.
Okay. How about great white shark?
Might have been an option.
Okay. That's a big tank.
Kind of like, you ever see Eel was one? You ever see like the How Deep of the Ocean documentaries when they go like way the fuck down? And they got like the fish with like the lights coming out of their head. What'd you say?
Shit's glowing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Was that an option of
I
fish?
thought you were saying shit's glowing, like something just kicked in for you just now. You're like, shit's glowing. I'm at a comedy show. Get me back to Mexico. What'd you say?
I forget.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry. So I eat one of them, right?
Why?
And then, because it's the last day of shooting, and I'm
But it wasn't like the actual light fish. It was like something that weird.
It was very weird. It was like not like a fish that I would know, and I'm not like a big,
Why did you eat it?
because I'm with them. It's like they're hosting the show. I'm like because I'm a nice person.
No, that's not nice. You go, that doesn't look right.
No,
You're not
No.
supposed to fucking eat that. That's from space.
no, buddy. I've been with you at so many restaurants. I'm the person that would do that, and no.
How do you not do that there?
How pushy am I at a restaurant?
Very.
Right?
Like an old woman. But I'm saying, how did you not step up here of all things? You've been like, what's in this banana bread? Like that. You complain
Because
about
it's
that.
other dickhead Americans. Like I'm in their culture. I'm being like a nice person, right?
Justin, we went to Canada.
Can't get anything from
We
this
went
guy.
to Canada together. He is unimpressed with you. We went to Canada together.
Oh,
me and
shit.
You, and we went into a diner, and you looked at a cake and went,
What's this?
And I'm like, well, something we're not going to get now because they're going to rub their dicks on it, dude, for sure. They're uncircumcised French-Canadian dicks. Those are the cheesiest dicks.
The way I mean it is not how I think everybody hears it. That's the problem. In my head, I'm like, what's this? But in my stupid fucking jerk-off douchebag voice, it's what's this?
Right, but here you're going like, yeah, give me that fucking crazy barracuda. I'll eat it.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I overcompensated. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
So I eat this thing, and then I have to go to the airport for a 16-hour flight back to Los Angeles, right?
Great.
This is going a lot worse than where you think, so here we go. So we board the plane, I pop an Ambien, and the plane takes off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 20 minutes later, my stomach, it just starts fucking going. It's like... So I get up, I go to the bathroom, I throw up. I come back to my seat.
Did you see fish in there?
It's probably, it was just pink vomit.
All right. Well, way to paint a picture.
What?
Sorry for drying up the pussies, ladies.
I come back to my seat and I'm like, I probably just threw the Ambien up.
Right.
So I take another one.
That's not... Yeah, no, it was probably absorbing at that point.
Bad idea?
Oh, that's
I
coming
can't
from
just
a-
own myself to sleep. I have anxiety. I apologize. So I'm like, fuck it. Like,
And that's coming from a Quaalude dealer who's telling you don't do that.
So I close my eyes again, and then 20 minutes later, like, it starts fucking, my stomach starts going nuts again, like, so I go to the bathroom again, and this time it's like, have you ever, like, your head's in the toilet, then your ass is in the toilet, then your head's in the toilet?
Yeah, but I just try to scoot back on the seat and puke between my legs. And I yell the word swish when I'm throwing up. Swish!
Can you do that?
No, he can't. Hello, TikTok page.
So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, I try to close my eyes again, and then I like get up. It's like the whole time, like shitting, puking. I come back to my seat at one point, and I'm like fucking soaking wet, like pouring with sweat, like just my fucking fever's running. I'm just going like pouring, and the Ambien's kicking in, so I start hallucinating too, where it's just like
Hallucinating?
You ever take Ambien to stay awake?
Why would I do that? Isn't Ambien to go to sleep?
You ever take Ambien and stay awake? I called my dad and told him that I loved him once on that fucking shit.
Ooh, that's big. That's
Yeah.
big. He raped you.
You never took an Ambien and stayed awake?
Oh, yeah. He didn't. He didn't. Not that we know of.
You never took an Ambien and stayed awake?
But why? I don't
Because you just couldn't fall asleep, or the other thing hasn't worn off yet?
Oh, Coke. Coke. This is Coke stuff. Oh, no.
No, you trip your fucking balls off. They have YouTube videos like people on Ambien.
Okay. So what do you see?
Crazy shit. Like I'm in the plane, so I'm flying, but I'm swimming, and the fucking fish is chasing me, but he's inside of me. So like,
That's
I'm
pretty
creative.
existential
I'm creative.
shit.
It got deep.
It was like a fucking Radiohead video.
Bananas, dude.
So you're animated for a little bit, and then you're fucking a claymation.
My hand got all big, and I started fucking. It's like the Everlong video. So I get up to go to the bathroom again, and then next thing, like everything starts spinning. I hear a loud like, boom. I thought that was gonna go louder. Can I do it again?
Give it another shot.
Here we go. I don't want to break the mic.
I'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's perfect. I feel like I can still do it better though.
So
I bet you could do it better. I hear a loud boom. I wake up on the floor. My head is bleeding, and the flight attendant's waving smelling salts under my nose.
It looks like she's jacking you off while you're soft. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, that Asian culture. I love it.
They really have nailed the two-finger version of it, too.
Hey, wake up. Are you okay?
Sure, I'm gonna suck this guy's dick. There it is. So I crawl into the bathroom, I strip my soaking wet t-shirt off, drop my pants down around my ankles, I sit down on the toilet, and she's knocking on...
God bless you for being so tiny to have that kind of room in a fucking airport bathroom, dude. If I had this shit in a bathroom, at some point I'm kicking the door open by accident. If I pull my pants down and go, oh, I left my phone in my pocket, I'd crash out the front of it, dude. God bless you, dude. Like a fucking ferret, just up on the seat probably.
Buddy, I'm so Jew paranoid about like any public bathroom. Like I won't sit down on the toilet here.
In a million years, I'd rather shit my pants in my car.
Swear to God, but this is like, when you're that sick, like anything cold, like you're putting like this fucking toilet bowl. I was in love with this fucking thing. Like I'm sticking my face. Wait, what?
You hugged the toilet bowl.
I'm sitting in there for like hours.
Okay.
And she's knocking on the door like. And I just like open the door just like that. I'm like, you want to talk, lady? Let's talk. Like this is who I am now. This is the real me. This is it.
Did she see your dingling?
Probably.
Nice. It's not your fault then. You're like, oh, sorry about that.
So then finally I go back to my seat, and this is when it got really fucking scary, and this is the part I don't say when I tell this joke. They start, like I'm asking, they can't land anywhere. We're over some ocean. I didn't go to school. Something between here.
You wanted to land because you had bad fish? That's the Jewiest thing I've ever heard. Land this plane.
I could have died, Jay.
That's why you gotta fly private, like this guy right here. Yeah. You think this guy's sitting on some fucking passenger jet like a jerk off?
Fuck, man. This guy's clipping his toenails on the fucking steering wheel of a submarine. He's
Goddamn
the man.
right he does. Goddamn right he does.
This guy's toenails probably look like driftwood. So they're asking me questions like, there's a doctor on the plane, but he's like, a doctor of like something that couldn't be less relevant. Like
when the dragon sets in the east, who is the chosen one? The prophecy is what?
Show me 3 circles and you feel better soon. So they're asking me questions. They're like, who's the president? What's your name? And this is fucking weird. You know how like you think in words? Think in words.
Yes.
Think in words.
Instead of
whatever. You can't even contemplate what you would not think in if you don't think in words. You see how you feel right now?
Uh-huh.
This is how I felt when they were asking me these questions.
Okay.
Like I couldn't think in fucking words at all. Like there was no words. And then I'm like,
what's today? You're like, there's a cat playing a violin on a pillow.
Not even images. Like there's just nothing in my fucking head. So then that's when I start getting like really upset, and I just started like hysterical crying.
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
And at this point, I'm disgusting.
They should have duct taped you to your seat.
Dude, I'm pissing, shitting, bleeding, sweating, and crying. I'm like, if there's an award for the most fluids excreted by a human being at 30,000 feet, like, I fucking win that shit, 100%.
Yeah. Well, if you weren't so soft, you would have come from that fucking half handy she was giving you earlier, too. The old smelling salt, I call that.
Brutal.
And when you got home, you were still sick?
So then we land the plane, and
Yeah.
then they have to wheel. This is the thing that you'll identify with.
I thought it was gonna be like Alien, dude. Like you fell down and like an eel shot out of your asshole or something and started like taking over the plane. Get these motherfucking eels off my motherfucking plane!
So they wheel me off. They wheel me off in a wheelchair.
Aw.
And I'm covered, I'm like disgusting. I'm covered in vomit. I smell like shit. My head is bleeding. They wrapped something like around my head. Like they have a first aid kit, so it's like gauze. And you know how shitty it is when we just try to go to Canada and drive through the border. Especially like the Americans, like when we're coming back, they're fucking shits.
Right.
So I have to go through customs
You're coming back from China saying I just worked on a dog show.
in LAX.
They probably think you're a chef.
And this dude, he couldn't be giving me more shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, like I'm like, they're wheelchairing me off. He's like, well, what were you doing over in Hong Kong? He's like, well, what do you plan on doing back over here? And I'm like, what could I possibly have done that you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, finish shitting out this fucking monster.
Right. If I had heroin in my ass, it's on that fucking plane. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's gone, yeah. Check the bowl.
Gross. That is without a doubt the worst. That's the worst experience I've ever had in my life.
And you fucking sucked a cock. Man, you know what I really feel bad about? I thought we were all going to laugh, but that was just a joke, and the crowd's like, was it worse than sucking that cock you sucked? Damn. Justin Silver, everybody, make some noise for him. Justin Silver.